It's crazy to me that Alice, the hair braider, ended up missing her only son's graduation to go to Europe for an award that she never even got.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So you guys saw the part 1 video of the Beauty by Alice lady of how traveling to France to collect an award as a creator, and then she was embarrassed by them not giving her award when they were giving people the award. If you haven't seen that first video, go check out that first video so you get full context of what today's video is. So this video is about people reacting to it. That video was strictly her explaining what happened in the event and her crying about it. Go check it out so you get it, okay? So in this video, we're going to get people's reaction on this. And like I said in the first part of the video, there's a mixed reaction here. Some people empathize with that while some people don't. Apparently, there are other dramas that this Alice lady has been involved with on TikTok, which your girl didn't know. But yeah, this has struck the entire conversation and all that. And also, Alice also posted that it was her son's graduation and she missed her son's graduation so that she can be at this award, just for her to get to this award and be embarrassed by the organizations of this award. And this also got people rage because people are like, you know what, why would you even leave your son's graduation to go attend an award? Okay, so let me know down if you're going to leave your child's graduation, not your child's graduation, so that you can get an award or a recognition of your hard work. Will you do that? Anyway, guys, let's go check out people's reaction to this story and then we'll come back and talk more.
So, WIMBA Awards invites Beautybyalice all the way to France. She's nominated for Best Content Creator. So Alice goes to France, get beautified. She leaves her family behind. She pays for her flight, her hotel. She pays for everything. The award does not sponsor nothing. She's just there to receive her award and leave out. So Alice gets to the awards. Everybody's name is called and they receive their awards. All the nominees that received an award, they did end up taking a big group picture. So they didn't call Alice's name until the show was over with. The room was completely empty. No more than 30 people were in the room. Then they proceed to call her name and give her award. Although at that point Alice was already crying and she was humiliated, she proceeds to go to the stage and accept her award. And he passes the mic to her to give her speech. And she says thank you. She want to thank them for embarrassing her. And the crazy thing about the whole situation, when he passed her the mic and she said what she said, he asked no questions. The show was automatically over. What was the point of the invitation if y'all was just going to humiliate her like that? And then she get no accommodations at all. They show no remorse, and that was very disrespectful because she deserved that reward. But allegedly, the same thing happened to WizKid, but he did deny the award, and I wish he would have denied the award also, because she's worth more than just an award.
So Alice, the famous hair braider, missed her son's graduation because she flew all the way to Europe to get an award, and she didn't even get the award. She has a post saying she was humiliated because she got up on it. She went to that award ceremony, watched everybody get their awards, and she didn't get none. But Alice, you know who else was humiliated? Your son. Your son was humiliated. When all those other kids' parents were cheering for him, all those other kids' moms was hugging them and embracing them and loving on them because they just graduated, your child was humiliated too. You wasn't the only one with humiliation. The only difference is you had a choice to be there for your son. You are successful in your own right. You're not chasing stardom. You're not chasing fame, celebrity, and money because you have all of those things. That same award ceremony is going to be there next year and the years to come. But your son's graduation that you missed was the only one that he'll have for whatever achievement. What I don't know if it was the high school graduation, college graduation, kindergarten graduation, first. At the end of the day, that's the only graduation for that moment in his life that he will have. But there's many award ceremonies, even that same one that will be held next year. Listen, y'all, stop chasing them bags, y'all. Y'all could chase them bags, but make sure you don't put nothing above your family, especially if you are already established.
The human heart can be evil. The human heart can be evil. That's what you said when that girl was not satisfied with her hair because your braider played in her face. You allegedly made the braider give you the money that she earned instead of you giving that lady her money back. Alice, you spent 11 videos trying to call that woman evil
for her not liking her hair and y'all playing in her face.
Oh.
So we gonna wait until you drop the 11-part series of what they did to you and how wrong they were and how evil it was of them to not allow you to take a picture with your trophy and get it and accept it with everybody else. Were you on time or were you late? Because that lady said something started at a certain time and it seems like you were late. From what I saw, I insert that clip. But again, Alice, we'll wait for 11 parts.
It's crazy to me that Alice, the hair braider, ended up missing her only son's graduation to go to Europe for an award that she never even got. And I was watching a video of somebody giving their opinion on this whole situation. And in the comments, they were basically saying that she did end up getting the award, but after everybody left. I don't know how true that is. Somebody drop it in the comments. But I feel like that's still crazy either way. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. This whole situation, low-key, reminded me of the whole Juan and M situation. Not as bad. And I'm not about to sit here and say that Alice treated her son the way that Juan treated M. I don't know. Okay. But I feel like even if she was like a great mother, I feel like I'm not about to sit here and say that parents don't fall short. But this whole situation right here definitely low-key debunked all of that, because why would you go and miss your son's graduation? And I'm not gonna lie, this is not the first time that I've seen people, like, I'm not gonna say attacking Alice, but really like coming down her neck low-key, because there was a whole situation a couple months back this year where she was supposed to do somebody's hair and they booked her specifically and ended up getting somebody else and not really getting the hairstyle that they liked. And I think they wanted a refund. I don't remember, but that was a whole crazy situation. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I just feel like, why do y'all choose to miss y'all kids' graduation? Why? And it's not even like y'all are in the hospital or have like medical issues to where y'all literally physically cannot go. Y'all are literally just choosing not to. And in my opinion, trying to pick a reason as to why you didn't go.
Nobody asked me, but I'm going to tell y'all. I don't feel sorry for Beautybyalice. You took yourself over to them people's country, expecting to be treated equally. With all the people that have come out to say exactly how you have handled them during business, the same people that have supported you to get you in the places and spaces as to which you are roaming at this very point in time, what was good for them is good for you. See, I'm not going to let you just bypass the whole situation that happened with the girl Titanic. I'm becoming a licensed cosmetologist. I'm just not finna. I've been doing hair for the last 8 months now. That is not just gonna get swept under the rug. As well as that other woman reaching out to me, the one who had the issue with you with the daughter that you had to fight off or kidnap, so whatever the situation was that happened with her and her daughter, the first initial thing that allowed you to go viral when you did that woman that way. She reached out to me too, by the way, but you did her the same way you did Titanic. Yeah, you did. And so now that you have been slapped in the face and shown that you are not better than, or you are not worthy of being in the same places and spaces of the people you have tried to pander to, now you want us to have sympathy for you? You used us and our support and that popping your gum and trying to relate to the black girl, black hood girl, I'm gonna say hood, not ghetto, black hood girl community. And once you got put on, you gave us your ass to kiss. And now you got humbled.
Wow. Fly Your Way by V just bust the story wide open about Alice the Braider. About her choosing to go to Europe to receive that award in lieu of her son's graduation, missing her son's graduation, and then ultimately having a horrible time at the WEMBA Award. From the start, I didn't have any remorse for her. From the start. Let me explain something to you. That graduation to that young man, that was something that was very important. That achievement, that's something that you could never, ever get back. That feeling of you going through however many years you went through and then graduating just for your parent not to be there because she's thinking about her own success. That is something that is absolutely 110% heartbreaking. I will never forget. So my high school graduation, my cousins, they came down from Tallahassee. They caught the bus down to my graduation from Tallahassee, right? Just to be with me on my graduation. I had my grandmother there, my aunt there. I had my niece and my nephew and my cousins there, right? The only person that I did not have there was my mom. And I was so angry. I was so upset. I was broken, y'all, because I wanted my mom to be there. Yes, she hadn't been in my life like that. But for some reason, I had a pull to want my mom there at my graduation. So I'm sad, y'all. I am sad, right? My graduation is all the way, because I stay in Miami. I went to school in Westchester. My graduation was at FIU, all the way down south. I stay all the way in Miami by Miami Central. So it was already hard enough for my grandmother and my aunt to make it out there. Okay? Because it was so far. I knew for a fact my mama wasn't going to make it. Right? Because she didn't have a car anyways. And she was heavily on D-Rugs. Hello? Girl, so I'm at the graduation sitting next to my then best friend, right? I was sitting on the far right. Everybody, all the parents and everything was sitting on the far left. Okay? On this side, the bleachers, they were already pushed in. It was not supposed to be anybody over there. Keep that in mind. So we got up to go walk so they can call our names, right? And I'm so sad, and I'm in the verge of tears. So I'm just like, my parents are not here. My daddy wasn't there, and my mom wasn't there. And I'm so sad, y'all, but I'm trying to, you know, put on a brave face, because of course I'm around my friends. I don't want them to be like, why are you crying, girl? La, la, you know. Tell me why. As I'm walking to the stage, I hear, Tasha. So I'm looking around like, dang, like everybody is screaming, but you know, why am I hearing my name? I look up, tell me why my mama was there. My mom was there sitting next to her best friend, y'all. I boo-hoo cried. Because my mom found a way to make it to my graduation. I know that young man is hurting. I know he is. For his mom to choose herself over him, I know he's hurting.
Alice, what is your problem? We don't cry about stuff like this. This is what you do in life. You do this. You put on your big girl drawers and you keep it moving. You don't let them see you cry. And I know your feelings are hurt. You look, when I say you look exceptionally marvelous, Alice. But I want to say something to everybody here. If you have never traveled to Paris before or France, and you have experienced racism coming from these Americas, baby, you listen, you got another guest coming. One thing I had to do on my way to Nigeria was code switch. I had to switch up because I knew exactly where I was going. Now, this may not apply to the people of Africa, because the people of France are mad at y'all because y'all have taken their foots off of y'all necks and y'all are pushing forward without them, which is a beautiful thing, and we're all standing behind you. But what I experienced as a non-American going into Paris was I had to sit and watch. I observed where I was going to be staying until I moved on to go into Nigeria. I read on how they don't really like Americans, how they don't take American money, how they don't really deal with the Americanas at all. So what I had to basically do in this situation was be observant. So story time. When I get into Paris, I observe a lot of people coming off of the planes and they're saying that they're hungry. The people from France did not want to speak English, even though they knew how to. So me and my observant stuff, I just sat and I watched. And hungry did I kill me bad. But let me tell you something now. One thing I have to appreciate, and this has nothing to do with Alice or anyone here. I appreciate Malika Island, Jamaica, because I had to code switch. I had to switch out from being sounding like I'm straight Yankee and switch right back a yard. You so hungry like me just ball out. Hello, we can't get some food around here. But another party. On the jerk chicken, and all I saw was Jamaica. You from Jamaica? We? Oh my. You from Jamaica? I say yes. I'm from Montego Bay, Jamaica. The best parish there is ever. St. James to the bone. All I heard was Bob Marley? Ganja? Usain Bolt? And y'all know the favorite word they love to say, a universal language word. God forgive me for this one, yeah. Which is the BC. You done already. Once they know you are from Jamaica, one thing the people them love from different countries is this little something here called a little scotch bonnet pepper. The picture in black and white, so you can't see my orange scotch bonnet. But Alice, I want to tell you something, baby. You use what you have gone through as a stepping stone. And this is why we all need to we need to come together and unify as a unified force. To let people know that they can no longer play with who we are. Yep. Or to make them feel like they're better than us. Now, this ain't no race card. This is just to tell you, Miss Alice, keep your head up, baby. You looked marvelous on that floor. You look marvelous accepting your award. You look absolutely marvelous as you were talking to the lady who laughed in your face when you told them how you felt. And I'm glad that you did. And I pray that you get the wisdom, knowledge, and tenacity to never take your black, beautiful self on no plane, to go nowhere and have nobody embarrass you again in their country. Exactly. Alice, you're amazing. You have a heart of gold. You apologize. You pay back the lady. But this right here is to just let you know, baby, it's time to build your own. And if you can't build it, you join something that's moving progressively forward. I love you. I'm big up yourself, my girl. Stop crying now, man. You're too cute for that. Look how you look cute on the people them stage with your nice wig and your pretty dress and your nice smile and one dimple and you have on the cute lashes them. All right? No more crying, baby. We know how to fix them. We don't fight. We don't cry. We come together silently and move progressively forward. Be blessed.
Please let me know what you think about people's reaction on this Alice story down in the comments, especially the fact that people are bringing her son into the equation and talking about how she wasn't there for her son. So go down in the comment section, share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about this video down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Okay, for me personally, I want to talk about what the last creator talked about, how as women, especially as black women, we need to come together. And this is why when I see two black women go at it, it usually breaks my heart, because the world is already hard enough for us as a woman. Then even being a black woman, especially a black woman from Africa, is usually like So for me, I just feel like as women, we should come together. As black women, we should come together and support each other and be a force to recognize with. And as for Alice missing her son's graduation, for me, my heart really breaks on that one, because I didn't even know that until the video. Like, why would you even do that for an award where you bought your tickets yourself, you booked your hotel yourself? Like, they literally, I just feel like the disrespect started off from the get-go. An award show, especially in this creator space, that they really want you to be there, especially when you're not, even when you're from that place, they provide your accommodation, your transportation, your feeding at this event. The fact that they are not even providing all that, why did you take yourself there? Like, I'm not blamed to her, but really, why? Why? Like I said in the part one of this video, I do understand that, yeah, some people want that recognition of their work and be given the plank and all that and all that. But why are you trying so hard? Is it because it's France? Is it because see, I'm not going to even sugarcoat it. A lot of Africans have inferiority complex when it comes to Europeans, and my heart breaks out to them. And they feel like when something is in Europe or in the Western world is a thing to align yourself with, even when it comes to disrespect. I do appreciate the fact that she speaks up, but I feel like she stayed longer than she should. She would have easily walked away. I said that in the first part. At the time, they said our email was probably, but those people know that Africans were going to do that. And if you even look in the creating space, You find out that even as a black person, especially as Africans, it's except you made a mediocre of yourself online, that is when you do well, especially on TikTok. You have to make a mediocre, a silly joke, dress like a woman if you're a man, paint your face like silly, look like a clown. That is when you go viral. That's when because they want to laugh at you, they want to mock you. But when you are all like the Jackie Aina, the Clark, they were like, oh, you're too bougie. Like as black women, I keep referring to black women in this case, we just really need to know how to set ourselves and how to keep our head up high when we come to places that is not majority our kind. In our kinds, we know how we roll, but when we're not in spaces like that, like come on, don't allow anybody disrespect you. And her not even being in her son's graduation just for her to come and go for like, girl, please. Girl, please. Who does that? Like, for you to be recognized by who? The white man that did not buy your ticket, that did not provide accommodation for you. I don't get it. Like, it doesn't even make sense. And all those other stories they were talking about how she did stuff with people. Honestly, I don't know. I think this is the first time I'm hearing of her, even though she's a big creator. I didn't get on those stories. So yeah, you guys know I'm always up on everything on TikTok. I wonder how come I missed that part. But yeah, let me know what you think about this entire story. How I'm missing her son's graduation to go for that. That's not a good look. Like family, like to come first than all this vanity upon vanity. Like, it doesn't make sense. Recognition, like, please. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this conversation, this story down in the comment section. But as always, be respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be supporting this channel and this girl. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.